Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the platform where income is the outcome, and I'm Lerato, happy to have you here. So today's video, as you can see from the description, is a sit down. So we're going to be talking about the importance of registering your business, why you should register your business. Stay tuned. This video is for the entrepreneur or the business person who is dabbling in a couple of side hustles, or who has a side hustle but you're not sure yet what direction you should take. Possibly you're waiting for it to pick up, or you're still testing the waters, before you register your business and you take that big step. Registering your business is important according to the law, the South African law, and we do it through the CIPC. So I'm about to share a couple of reasons why I think I would advocate for someone to register a business. Registering a business, first and foremost, it makes it easier for potential customers to come to your business, because you're legitimate and you're operating and you're very compliant, So when people approach your business, you should be able to prove that you are adhering to the rules and the laws of the land. Another reason why I would suggest you register your business is because it actually limits your personal liability. So when you have a business that is registered and that is operational, right, you are able to separate the business actions to your personal actions. So nothing that the business or goes through will affect you on a personal level, because a business is an entity that is operating on its own separately. The benefits of registering a business is that it does protect your personal assets, right? So you'd find that in some instances, maybe in the long run, your business goes bankrupt, or you incur debt, or you get into a very shaky transaction, which does happen, right? So when you have a business that is registered, right, it makes you immune, and those kind of things that are operating and that are affecting the business do not come near you, so they don't affect you at any point. Another reason why I would advocate for you to register your business is because it gives you the opportunity to raise significant capital. So in some instances, we all need funding, right? So when you do have that business registration certificate, you're able to approach and attract investors. You're able to gain access to support programs, funding programs, or any grants that the government might have, and you're able to even go and pitch and present your ideas to angel investors or to any entity that is able to give you the funding and the support that you require. So it's very important to be mindful that when you are in a business and you want to scale it at some point, and when you want to grow, when you tap into different opportunities or industries, or you feel like this is the time for you to take your business to the next level, then having those documents in place will also afford you the opportunity to knock on those doors. So it's very important to be mindful of the future. Even though you are operating now, maybe you are still dabbling with the idea of whether you should register or not. This is another point, an important point that you need to keep in mind. Another reason why it's important to have your company registered, some people are not operating by themselves. So you're not the only, you're not a sole proprietor, or you're not the only person in the business, right? Maybe you have a co-founder or a partner, or you're working with a group of people to come together to form this entity, right? So when you have a business registration, the share allocation in your company is clear. So you will end up reaching a point where it's easy for you to settle maybe disputes, because it's clear, right? There's nothing that can come between you and your founders. So where everyone stands is clear in terms of the shares, and even when you have to share your profits at the end of a financial year, perhaps, or even when you have to allocate salaries and stuff like that, the operational sense of the business is clear, And this is the advantage of having that on paper, because sometimes we come together with someone and we decide we're gonna explore an idea and there is nothing concrete on paper, right? So we don't know who the director is, the co-director is, we don't know who has the signing rights. There is literally nothing on paper, you know. So eventually, you know, disagreements, because we're human, disagreements will arise, maybe we'll clash, but the only thing that will protect us at the end of the day is the documentation that will state where each and every one of us stands. So it's very important to be mindful that, especially if you're working with people to form your company, that you need to have it registered for this very reason, just for no conflict zone, and to have a smooth operational company. A registered business enhances your reputation. People want to spend their money where they know that it's a trusted place. No one wants to dabble in any illegal activity. So when your business is registered, you have that peace of mind, and you also provide that peace of mind to your customers. Even the people that you'll approach, they know that, okay, this is a legit company, and it shows that you take yourself seriously, right? Sometimes it might take us a much longer time to actually get to the point where we are comfortable with having this business, and we are certain that this is something that can succeed, right? But you also have to walk around with that pride, knowing that I believe in this business so much that I took a step further and I have it on paper that I'm moving forward with this particular entity. So it's very important. Reputation is everything, right? So you want to give that impression that you're taking this seriously, and you've reached a point where you're ready to actually call yourself a business. Another important reason that most people are not mindful of when they decide to not register their company is legacy. Okay, so your business can outlive you, okay, because the business is a separate entity from an individual. So life might happen, your life might be cut short, you can die, you know, but your business will still exist. Or you can resign from your company, from the business, but the business will still exist. So it's very important for you to be mindful that even for your kids, or even in future, right, for your family or whoever that you would like to leave a legacy for, you will be remembered to say that, look, this is Lerato and she had a company called The Platform, you know, even after I have left this earth. So it's very important in terms of legacy to have that on paper, that you are actually a contributing member of the South African business community. Thank you so much for making it this far. That's where we're going to leave it in terms of why you need to register your business now. So I hope that you learned something, and the takeaway at the end of the day is for you to register your business. If you don't know where to start, I have something exciting in the description box. So there is a link in the description box that you can click, and that is a guide, a business registration guide that I've put together for you to enable you to go and take that big step of registering your business and joining South Africa's business community. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this video and that you learned something from it. Please don't forget to like and to comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate your support and the time that you took to watch this video. See you next time.